Truth be told, it feels odd recommending a game like Days Gone at a time like this. At the time of this recording, it feels like day 889 of a real global pandemic. Yet, despite the fact that Days Gone is a game with an oppressive and bleak open world, ravaged by the effects of a horrific pandemic, it's still a game that tells a story that offers hope above all else, and I think that's probably a big reason that I love it so much. My name is Nick Henderson. I'm the host of 4Player Podcast. I've been playing, streaming, and podcasting about video games for over 10 years now, and I've been a pretty outspoken advocate for Days Gone since it launched. I consider it to be one of 2019's biggest underdogs. I was present for its big gameplay reveal at E3 in 2016, and I saw it a couple more times prior to release, but I never quite expected it to resonate with me in any meaningful way despite looking like an ambitious zombie game. Now, I consider it my favorite game of 2019, and perhaps even a contender for one of my favorite games of the generation. It tells a story about love, hope, and tragedy, and it lays the atmosphere on thick with a beautiful soundtrack, dynamic weather effects, and a ton of environmental storytelling. It revels in the quiet moments just as much as the adrenaline-fueled action, of which there is plenty. It encourages exploration and emboldens the player with choice thanks to its massive open world and its bevy of mechanics that make every situation you come across engaging. Upgrading and traversing the world on your bike is an absolute joy, and taking down freakers is rewarding and satisfying, whether it's 1, 50, or 100. Long story short, I love this game. So when I was invited to contribute to Days Gone Week at TheBrokenRoad.Blog to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of its release, I couldn't refuse. The opportunity to address a creator and a community of fans directly is pretty rare, so with that in mind, I have prepared a statement. I would like to say the following to the team at Sony Bend. Dear Bend Studio, I would like to thank the whole team for their vision and hard work on Days Gone. In this generation of hardware, more than any I can remember, Sony demonstrated the importance of creating new IP and supporting the visions of creators like yourselves. I think you should be proud that Days Gone stands with other huge names like Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War, Death Stranding, Spider-Man, and more. Games that have brought something new to the table or just been given the freedom to reinvent themselves for a new generation. As someone whose passion for games stems largely from the endless storytelling possibilities, Days Gone obviously did a lot for me. It gave me a window not only into a part of the world that I have yet to see with my own eyes, but a place that rarely serves as a backdrop for a video game. The Forests of Oregon was a wonderfully inspired choice that's beautifully realized. My compliments to the environmental artists and programmers that made it feel real, lived in, dangerous, and absolutely stunning. This is another one of those games that I constantly find myself just walking through, panning the camera, and taking in the surroundings. I mean, just look at it. Thank you as well for a cast of characters that I'll never forget. Deacon St. John, Boozer, Sarah, Ricky, Iron Mike, even O'Brien. I love them all. Except for Skizzo. Fuck that guy. But like the best characters out there, all of them feel human. They're flawed, they make terrible, even reprehensible decisions at times, but that's what makes it all feel authentic in the end. Deacon's arc of tragedy and subsequent hope and redemption sucked me in completely, and it kept me on the edge of my seat until the credits rolled. True story, I actually walked past Sam Witwer in Los Angeles hours before Days Gone was revealed to the world. If I had any idea what was awaiting me, what this game would eventually mean to me, I probably would have tried to say hello. Alas, I missed my moment, so I would also like to take this opportunity to say thank you to him for his performance, which in my opinion is among the best you'll find in the industry. So, if you're watching this, Sam, thank you very much for bringing Deacon to life and making a story believable and relatable. I hope we haven't seen the last of Deacon. The same can also be said of the supporting cast as well. It was very clear when I was playing that everyone involved wanted to make this game special, so thank you to all of them as well, and to the casting director who knocked it out of the park, quite frankly. But I digress. I've talked long enough. Clearly, I love your game. I can't wait to see what's next for your team. With that said, I'm sure it's pretty obvious that I'm hoping for a sequel. Thanks again to the entire team at Bend and to Sony for supporting the development of a new IP with a bright future ahead. Cheers. Thank you as well to TheBrokenRoad.Blog for organizing Days Gone Week and bringing the fans together. I think I speak for all of us when I say I hope this inspires more people to pick up and play the game, give it a shot. I think, like me, you'll be pleasantly surprised. So with that said, I want to invite everyone watching or partaking in Days Gone Week to join me for a special stream that I'll be hosting on Saturday, April 25th, starting at noon Central Standard Time on our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/4playerpodcast, or you can just go to 4pp.tv. I'll be playing late into the night and getting into the meat of the post-game content, including the opening hours of my first New Game Plus, and all of the post-game challenge modes that I've yet to try, including taking on some truly large hordes. So expect lots of panicking, lots of screaming. To boot, I'll also be giving away 3 physical copies of the game to people who tune in and feel inspired to play the game themselves. All in all, it should be a lot of fun, and I personally can't wait to jump back into the game and experience the story all over again. I hope to see you all there. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of Days Gone Week.